It's my understanding there have been a lot of drone incursions along our southern border. How many drone incursions have we had, and what are they doing?
Senator, the number of incursions was something that was alarming to me as I took command last month. I don't know the actual number. I don't think anybody does, but it's in the thousands. I have talked to Customs and Border Protection, who are responsible for the UAS incursions and in the border, along with DOJ, and they put the number at thousands.
Over what period of time is that, thousands?
I would say in the probably over a month. We could probably have over 1,000 a month.
General, do they, in your view, represent a homeland defense threat?
Senator, they alarm me from being the person responsible for Homeland Defense. I haven't seen any of them manifest in a threat to the level of national defense, but I see the potential only growing.
General, continuing on with a different topic, do you consider the F-15E Strike Eagle to be a capable aircraft? And are there particular characteristics for the F-15 that make it ideal for homeland defense?
Senator, I think the F-15E Strike Eagle is a phenomenal aircraft. What makes it applicable in our theater is the same thing that makes it applicable around the world, is its versatility. It's in many ways unmatched air to ground, and in many ways it's unmatched air to air. It has a phenomenal radar that can be, it's an AESA radar, electrically scanned, which allows it to pick out low, slow moving, and also low radar cross-section, such as drones or other threats like cruise missiles. So the Strike Eagle is a fantastic aircraft.
Thank you. So in its fiscal year 25 budget, the Air Force plans to divest 26 F-15 Strike Eagles at the same time that it's buying less than expected F-35s, F-15EXs, and other fighters. So it's got me very concerned, not just for homeland defense and the descriptions that you shared a moment ago, but including potential conflict with China, and also for responses to crises and other geographic combatant commands. So if you would agree to keep your eye on that and share with us concerns as they arise related to the F-15.
I will, Senator.
Thank you. So changing topics, General Richardson and General Guillot both. You mentioned TCOs just a minute ago, General Richardson. Like the Mexican drug cartels, they often move not just drugs and lethal fentanyl, but they move people. So many of these activities proceed without interruption in both of your areas of responsibility. Section 1068 of the fiscal year 2024 NDAA requires the Secretary of Defense to submit a plan for coordinating with defense partners in North and South America and supporting interagency departments and agencies to counter human trafficking, including human trafficking by these TCOs. So have either of you been consulted on developing that plan? General Richardson, we'll start with you.
So, Senator, we work migration every day in United States Southern Command, and for this past year, with the trilateral agreement that the United States government signed with Panama and Colombia. So we're very aware of the migration.
General, if I may, beyond just general awareness, Secretary of Defense is required to submit a plan for coordinating with defense partners. Are you working on that plan?
I am not specifically working on that plan for the Department of Defense. The OSD and the Joint Staff will be working on that
General
plan.
Guillot.
Senator, the same answer. We are not working directly. We're in support of the department.
You know, that's not to you, but to the Department of Defense and the Secretary. That's disappointing. So I'd like to follow up with both you and the department on this to make sure that that begins to get implemented so we can begin stopping the illegal flow of deadly fentanyl and other drugs and the tragic trafficking of humans. You know, that's big business for the cartels, and it's contributing to instability in countries across our hemisphere. So what efforts beyond that plan, since that's not yet being developed, what efforts are already underway with you or your partners to address human trafficking? General Richardson.
Thank you, Senator. And I'm not aware that the report is not the report could very well be be well along its way. We're just not actively working on it from our levels. And a lot of times the Joint Staff and the OSD will work those things to allow us to continue to execute our daily missions. But we are working very closely because I have the Darien in my AOR, which is a huge human trafficking area. And you're exactly right in terms of the transnational criminal organizations have only gotten more powerful. Over $300 billion annual revenue business. They traffic humans, drugs, gold, lithium, all kinds of counterfeit goods, and so only getting more powerful. And so the work that we do, the Colombian military and their Operation Hefesto to go after the criminal networks that are doing these criminal activities, as well as the Panama, Senafront, and Sanan border forces that are going after the criminal networks in Panama.